Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I have been seeing a lot of people posting like products I've hit pan on videos, and it's intrigued me to see what products I've actually hit pan on. For me personally, I'm only going to count the things that are actually physically in like pots where I can, quote unquote hit pan. This was very eye-opening. I don't have a lot of things in my makeup collection that I've quote unquote hit pan on. And the things that I'm predominantly finding are things that I have intentionally put into a project pan. There's only one thing that I've naturally hit pan on just through my obsession with that particular item. I've noticed that I have a lot of items like liquid highlighters or primers or things like that where they're in packaging that I've made good progress on, but not what I deem worthy of a products I've hit pan on video. So the first thing I have is my bronzer from The Body Shop. It's the Honeycomb Bronzer in the shade Light Matte. I forgot to include this in my Project 10 Pan update. That video was kind of a hot mess, but I posted it anyways. This is where I am at with it. I'm kind of torn on it, and I want your opinions on this. I'm thinking about re-panning it because for me, I bronze my face in two ways. I use like a big fluffy face brush to kind of bronze up my forehead and my jawline, and then I use a more precise brush to do sort of the sides of my face. And I'm finding that with the bigger face brush, it's harder to get product on there because the target area I'm shooting for doesn't have any product on it. But I'm torn about it because the last time I did this to a bronzer, the texture totally changed after I repanned it, and I didn't like it as much. And I don't want that to happen because I still have a long way to go on this. When you look up close, I've been thinning out the sides of it, but it's still got a long way to go. I'm sure this is probably 3 months worth of bronzer in this pan. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think I should do, because I can't make a decision on my own. I need your help. The second thing that I've hit pan on, I've actually sort of panned this or repressed it. I don't know what we're gonna call that, but it is in my How About Them Apples The Balm Face Cheek Palette thing, and it's in Cider. This is currently in a Project 10 pan. I originally hit pan on it, and then I was finding, much like the bronzer, that I couldn't get my stipple brush into the sides. So I actually took a bobby pin, super hygienic, I know, and I maneuvered all of the product on the side back into the center, so that way I could start to, again, put my stippling brush in there and then pat it onto my cheeks. So I'm counting this as hitting pan, even though I've had to remove the cheek product to be able to better get use on my brush. So I'm really happy with this in particular because this is the only blush ever that I have hit pan on. The other blushes, like my Benefit Rockateur blush, I've had now, this will be my third year with it, and I use it almost every single day in the winter, and I've not hit pan on it. That just shows you guys how little blush it takes to, pop on my face because I'm so pale. I don't know how I've not hit pan on it. Honest to God, I don't know how I haven't. The last products that I have are all eyeshadows. Most of them are coming from my Project Pan for my eyeshadow. First is the Rimmel London. This is where I'm at with it. Again, I'm probably should just repress this, but it's such an odd shaped pan that I feel like I'm not going to be able to press it accurately. So what I've kind of been doing, which is a little bit weird, I feel like, is I've been sort of removing the eyeshadow along the top sides here and crushing it with the end of a brush, and then keeping it on top of my vanity where I get ready in the morning and just using it that way. But I feel like this is probably going to be gone in the next month or so, because it's not a very pigmented on its own shadow. I have to really pack it on my lid, and then it fades away. So if I want to end up going out that night, I have to put more of it on. Next one I have is my Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells little trio. I've hit pan on the crease. I'm bummed that these two colors don't go very well together. I don't like the look of them together, so I have to use them separately with different eye looks, so it's prolonging the progress of this particular eyeshadow. I also have my Rimmel Glam Eyes Quad in Sun Safari, and I have hit pan on this particular eyeshadow. Again, these colors don't coordinate with one another, so I feel like right now I'm putting all my energy into the Rimmel one, and once that's gone, I will probably start making much better progress on these two, but that's where I'm at. Then I have my Too Faced Naked Eye palette because, no friends, I didn't end up throwing this away. I've kept it mostly for the black shade. I know a lot of you guys, back when we were first having this chat about what I should do with this palette, a lot of you were like, oh, like black is such a basic palette color, you probably have lots of blacks. I have looked in my collection and I have found that I have very few palettes that actually have a black. I think the only two, aside from this one, that I have would be my The Rock Pro palette and my Naked 2 palette, which I'm not even sure is like a full-on black. I can't quite remember. But I just felt like, you know what, I'm using black every day now. Like I've gotten in the habit of like just doing my eyeliner with black eyeshadow afterwards. I really like the effect of it, so it's just now a second nature. So I've just been slowly like trucking on this. I really haven't touched these two shades at all, and I'm not even sure that I will, but I'm just for now using the black in here, and as you can see, I've really been making excellent progress on this shade. I've never used a black, never thought I would use a black before, and to be honest, if I wasn't doing my eyeliner with it, I probably would never use a black. And then the last thing that I have, the only thing in this little roundup that hasn't been in a Project 10 pan is my Maybelline Blushed Nudes palette. This palette, I feel like, doesn't have a very good reputation, and I don't know why. I really like this palette. You can see that I have actually panned completely two of the shades, and then I've got this one that has pretty healthy pan on it, and this one that has just like the tiniest amount of pan. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just have like low eyeshadow expectations, or because I am such a light complexion that these colors really show up for me, but I don't have problems blending it. I think that it looks nice. Like I've been using this color as a crease color for a while alongside this pink lid shade, and I really like it. And then I just use like a cream color, which I used to have in here, but I used it all up, a cream color that I was using on my brow bone, and that was just an excellent go-to Monday through Friday kind of look. I feel like if I was going to do a Pan That palette again, it would probably be this one, because I just like this one so much. And it's strange to me that I like this one so much when I own the Naked 3, and I feel like a lot of people compare the Naked 3 to this, and yet I always pull this out over the Naked 3. So I don't know what that's all about, but I like this palette a lot, and again, just some really healthy progress on here for this never having been in like a whole-on like Project 10 pan or Pan That palette kind of thing. So this was very eye-opening. Like I said, I thought I was going to have more than these particular products, but I don't. So it'll kind of help keep me motivated to see, you know, 6 months from now, if I do another one of these videos, either how many of these are gone, how many new things I can bring in. And it really makes me excited to see, you know, more and more progress on my collection as I keep doing more and more Project 10 pans. So I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love for you to go through your collection and either let me know in the comments below how many items you have pan on, or things that you do to ensure continual progress on hitting pan, because I'm really curious to hear from you guys. I've been really loving watching these videos. Anyone that posts a video for it as it comes up on my feed or like on my videos I recommended to watch category, I love watching them because I think it's really fascinating to see what other people are focusing energy on. But that's it for me, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.